It is this video showing several women stealing high-priced baseball bats from a local batting cage by tucking them in their floor-length skirts that went viral. Now, it opened a Pandora's box to a much larger nationwide criminal organization operating in and around Charlotte, Romanian organized crime. A brazen crime. These women were caught on surveillance stuffing pricey baseball bats in their skirts at the D-Bats in Huntersville, while another woman distracted the employee.
Blew my mind, honestly, because I don't know how I didn't see all those bats in her dress and they weren't clicking around. They had to be homemade or something.
The women stole 17 bats that ranged from $300 to $500 each. 3 women were eventually arrested in Asheville, allegedly trying to rip off another D-Bats there. The trio was identified as Jennifer Antonescu, Veronica Constantine, and Alexandra Linescu, all Romanian nationals.
They usually operate minivans.
CMPD detectives say this was the tip of the iceberg. The more they investigated, the more they started to find how Romanian organized crime was a bigger problem than they realized in Charlotte. Several home break-ins in East Charlotte and Matthews have been attributed to Romanians. They use a variety of sophisticated criminal operations to petty theft.
A lot of the times these offenders are also utilizing the money they gain from the thefts to further other types of crimes. It will fund other endeavors that they're seeking, all the way up into and including things like human trafficking and drug smuggling.
Romanian organized crime operates not just in Charlotte, but is rampant nationwide, and they usually move in groups from state to state.
The mob is reportedly working actively in the St. Louis area.
In St. Louis, several Romanians were arrested in an ATM skimming scam, and 3 more were convicted in a gift card sleight of hand scheme that netted more than $224,000. The suspects gave fake home addresses, the downtown courthouse in St. Louis.
2 Romanian nationals have been charged with hate crime.
In Los Angeles, detectives say Romanian nationals set up a skimming operation there that preyed on the less fortunate who were dependent on EBT cards.
I didn't know what to do. I went hungry for 2 months because I didn't have any food or no food stamps and no cash aid.
Also in L.A., 2 Romanians face hate crime charges targeting Hispanics while posing as federal agents.
The fear that was inflicted on these victims is absolutely disgusting. We do believe that they have ties to Romanian organized crime.
In Michigan, 3 Romanian women are suspected of stealing $100,000 worth of beauty supplies from more than a couple dozen Walgreens drugstores across the state.
International organized crime ring targeting houses of worship in Maryland and Virginia.
And in the D.C. area, detectives say thieves targeted churches and mosques. In this case, several suspects were caught on camera entering a Buddhist temple during a funeral service and stole a safe containing $20,000 in cash.
Yeah, it's really sad. We have multiple different types of crews that travel the United States, and the Romas particularly target religious institutions.
As for the bat theft, the owner of D-Bats says they believe Romanian nationals are responsible for more than a dozen thefts across the country at their stores. The bat swipe also happening at many other sporting goods retailers.
What we heard from the police were what they think is they go hit a store, 1 or 2 or 3 stores in a day, and they go to like a UPS store or something, and they ship all the product to one central location.
CMPD detectives tell me that in some cases Romanians will use children as a distraction while they commit crimes, and they are tracking more organized crime cases here in Charlotte, and they are working with federal authorities to help crack down on the nationwide issue.